All right, here we go again with this perimeter stuff. We are on lesson 12. Yes, I skipped a lesson or two. You know I do that sometimes if it doesn't seem important right now. Page 47 in your newer book near the second half of the book. Okay? So where you see the perimeter shape kind of stuff starting to appear, that's where you need to start looking for page 47. Okay. Now, we talked about perimeter last time and we traced it and everything. Remember when I was doing this weird stuff back here? Perimeters, and this one, here, when I did all this weird stuff. Perimeters, the outside, areas, inside. Okay. All right, now you are actually going to figure out the perimeter of some of these shapes in your book for lesson 12. It says measure and label the side lengths of the shapes below in centimeters, then find the perimeter of each shape. Okay, so you are going to need a ruler for this. So if you need to pause and go get a ruler, then please go and pause and get a ruler. In fact, I need to pause and get a ruler. One moment, please. All right, then. I actually have a ruler now. Okay, now notice that it says down here centimeters. So you make sure you're using the centimeter side. Those are those little ones that say cm. Measure the side length. So if I make sure that your ruler, the end of it, if the little lines go all the way to the end, go to the end. Mine don't. See how my measurements actually start at this line right here? So I need to start mine there, okay? So I'm going to put mine right here, and you can kind of see from this one that my side length right here is 3 centimeters. Okay, and to me this kind of looks like a square, but since I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to double check. And then I measured this side. It is also 3 centimeters. So now I know that this is indeed a square, or these two would not be the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my other sides that I know have to be 3, since squares all have the same sides all the way around. Okay, perimeter. Notice this is another trick for perimeter. What does perimeter start with? It starts with a P. What am I doing right here? Don't say adding, say plus. Perimeter, plus. When you see perimeter, you plus, you add. Okay? Perimeter plus. Because you're adding around the sides. Remember when we did area, we didn't do that. We multiplied. If we were trying to find the area, we would have multiplied, just like in that little song that you learned, or that you saw in your video. For perimeter, since I want to know what this is all the way around, I don't have to multiply anything. I just add it all up. So perimeter plus. So it is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. So the perimeter is 12 centimeters. Okay, next one, B. Again, see here. Whoa. Okay, that one's also 3 centimeters. They really like 3 centimeters, don't they? Okay. Now I'm here on this side. 3 centimeters again. What is up with this 3 centimeters? And what's funny to me is that that doesn't look like 3 centimeters. Like it looks longer than these sides, but it's not. Okay, let's see if this is 3. It is. 3 centimeters. I'm gonna guess right here that this is 3, but I don't know, so I'm gonna check. And that is indeed 3 centimeters again. But here, 3 centimeters. I'm sorry about the crinkling noise. My cat's doing something. She's trying to hide in a bag over there. Okay, last side. All right, 3 centimeters for this one too. Okay. So now this time, it doesn't have you do this, but I mean, if you want to write it out how you got it, that might make sense. Just make sure you don't skip a side. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So make sure you add 3 6 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now, you have seen these before where you repeatedly added the same thing. If you have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that means you have 6 3s. So it's the same as 6 times 3. That might help you figure it out, which is 18. Okay. All right. I'm going to skip this one and this one because of those two I want you to do by yourself. But I can't. Hold on a minute. Meadow. Meadow, will you stop climbing in that bag? I'm sorry, boys and girls. See, even when my children aren't being, you know, like kind of noisy, then my cat decides to be annoying. Meadow. Okay, well, she's just going to be annoying. Okay. But I'm going to go down to this one just because it's a little bit different than the other ones. Okay. Oh, 3. Goodness gracious. What's up with 3 centimeters today? Interesting. I know this one's not going to be 3. This one is 2 centimeters. Okay. This one, let's see what we got. Oh, there we go with our favorite one, 3 centimeters. And measure this little teensy weensy one. He's cute. All right, 1 centimeter. All right, now this one, I wonder if you can figure it out even if I don't measure it. This part is 3, so think like to here. That much is 3, and then this line is across from this line, so this line is 3. So that means this section is 3. So if this section across from this section is 3, and this section across from that section is 3, that means this part is 3, and then this part is 3. 3 plus 3. That means this one has to be 6. But I will check just to be sure. And it is 6. Okay, one more side. Let me guess, 3. Oh, it's 3. Okay. All right, so now I have all my sides labeled, and I just need to add them all up. So I'm just going to start. I just like to start in one. I'm just going to start here and go around. So then I would have 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 plus 3. Okay, 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 plus 3. You can individually add all these up if you want to. Like 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus... You could do that. Or if you want to like do all of your 3's together first, that might make it even easier. So 3, 6, 9. So if I'm at 9, and then 9 plus 2, that's 11, 12, and then 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6 is 18, so that means that perimeter is 18. Okay. All right, so we did these 3 together. I want you to try C and try D on page 47 on your own. Okay. And then actually on the back, I'm looking at this one too. I want you to do 2 and 3 on the back because it's not that much different than what we did on the front, okay? It's just you're figuring out the perimeter here and you're figuring out the perimeter here. The only difference with this one is that you're figuring out the perimeter both and then figuring out whose was greater, okay? And then I'm going to make number 4 a bonus. And if you get this one, if you try this one and you get it correct, then I will give you an extra dojo point, okay? So go ahead and, like I said, do those 2. Do this back one right here, which is page 48. And then tear this out. Put your name on it. Please put your name on it. And then when you are finished, just tear it out, turn it into the tray. Thank you. Have a wonderful day with your wonderful teacher.